Hi everyone, I have with me the chief designer of Tata Motors, Pratap Bose, and we're talking to him again, this time about a whole new range of vehicles, starting with this one over here, which is the HBX. So Pratap, when do we expect to see this coming into the market?
Hi, thank you for having me. We'll see this sometime this calendar year in India. Actually, it shares a lot in common, though you can't see it, with the ALTROZ, because this is our second car on the Alpha platform, which is our small car platform. And this comes in at about 3,850 millimeters. So it's also shorter than the Nexon. So this is actually a sub-Nexon SUV. And this is one bookend of our SUV spectrum. The other bookend is, of course, the Gravitas.
Right. So, I mean, now this Alpha platform gives rise to many cars which are both internal combustion and on EV, right? So, how many more do we hope to see? And is this one also going into the EV platform?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. In fact, we've shown an ALTROZ EV as well. Shows therefore the capability of the architecture. With Alpha and Omega, we are hoping to do anywhere between 12 to 14 top hats. You know, so you have the ALTROZ, you have this already. The second, like I said, the two, Harrier and Gravitas. So that's already 4 cars, and then we've got many more coming.
Right. And speaking of many more coming, you've revisited history with a brand that was so well known back in the day, the Tata Sierra. And we have the new Sierra right here, and this one is a concept electric Sierra. So, do we expect this to see the light of day?
Sierra is such an evocative name in India. It's a part of our cultural memory. That's what I call it. A lot of people get very emotional about the Sierra. So for us, for me personally and the design team, we wanted to test the waters. That if we did a Sierra for a new era, what would it be? What could it look like? And you're absolutely right. Therefore, we've shown it in a EV avatar.
So the legend reborn.
So we're very proud of this. And by the way, when you do EV, there's always a possibility of all-wheel drive actually. So that's another thing we could do, which the benefit of an EV architecture gives you. You can have two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive.
Yeah, speaking of four-wheel drive, now you have the Gravitas coming in, but I'm told that because of the demand in India for four-wheel drive vehicles, this is also going to largely be only two-wheel drive. Any chance that it'll become a four-wheel drive?
No, you're absolutely right. The demand is actually very, very low. If I'm honest, I'm telling you this. It's a fact. One can check the numbers. Unfortunately, very low, and sometimes therefore it doesn't justify the time, effort, investment, to make these cars four-wheel drive.
Okay, now with the older generation of Tata vehicles going out, like the Storm is going out, don't you think there needs to be something that actually takes the place of the Tata Safari Storm?
You're absolutely right, and therefore we've shown the HEXA in what we call the Safari Edition. For the obvious reason you just mentioned, the Safari capability, we feel is in itself a brand. So we are showing this HEXA Safari Edition. The HEXA will be taking a small break, but will be coming back pretty soon. We've just launched the Nexon EV, and ALTROZ EV is therefore our next EV product. The teams are working incredibly hard, and I think you'll hear an announcement pretty soon on dates, etc.
And on the design language, where do we go from here? The Humanity line stays across all Tata products. What else do you have up your sleeve for the next?
Well, we are working on Impact Design 3.0. This is the first time I'm saying this. And, very, very soon we'll start moving towards that. Of course, once we've launched this range of products, design always works 5-6 years ahead of the market introduction loop. So, we are already starting to pick up brains on what 3.0 can look like.